how's it going? Welcome to the vlog. This is MAT Matt.
How you doing, man? I got
Good to see you. What is this?
This is your dad's Neumann,
Oh, you f***ing rock, dude.
and it was his prized possession in the
Yeah.
shop, and
Come on
it's
in.
been sitting on my shelf.
You're not doing anything with it?
I mean, I got mics, but I usually use lavs and wireless and stuff.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Thanks, dude. I'll give you the quick tour. Dude, he's going to be so fucking pumped for this.
I told him I had coffee with him a couple days ago.
Awesome.
I know you do your podcast and stuff, and this was, this is what he did
Yeah, everything with him,
Everything.
sure. He talks about it all the
He
time.
loved his
Dude,
velvet pipes through that mic.
Dude, that's
The
awesome.
soothing tones.
Yeah, I'll take this back to the office in a minute. This is actually a really good point. So here's Dave, who's an extreme professional in video production. You've been doing it for how long? 30 years?
Yeah, almost. Yeah, 20-some, 28.
You make video at the highest production value, and it's perfect. And then you go and look at viral videos to get all the views and that people are paying the most attention to, and they're shot on a cell phone, and they look like shit, and we're picking it apart. The highlights are blown out. They're in a shadow from their hat. You can barely see their face.
Yeah.
The audio sounds like crap.
I'm going to therapy now. Like
Nobody cares.
Nobody says shit.
Nobody cares. Well, they're providing upfront value,
Right.
gaining trust. It goes so much further than trying to be spammy.
Sinister like that, and you can market to them over.
No,
and
no,
over.
no.
It's about. It really is. You have to
People
care
wanna
about each
sup-
other.
yeah.
You can smell the bullshit.
100%. Like, very rarely do you see, especially from the business, from Tactical Baby Gear, do you see us trying to sell you something? Unless it's Mother's Day,
Special,
Father's Day, Christmas,
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Like, yes, I'm going to be pretty transactional on these 6 holidays a year.
You've earned the right.
Right.
Because
The-
they want you to succeed.
The rest of it is like, that's why we do the podcast. I'm not trying to sell you anything in the podcast. Like, it's education, it's value, it's entertainment, it's
Talking about
escapism.
parenting. You're
It's
talking
like, in so many comments that we get from people and parents who are like, I love the podcast, it's so awesome. I'm about to have a girl, I'm so glad to know what I'm about to go through, or what, like,
Right.
and then, you know what they're gonna do? If they haven't bought a bag yet, they're likely to buy a bag because they wanna support the thing.
Like I work in finance. God bless, no, it's not by chance. Don't dab me, you're not my man. Don't at me, you're not my man.
I think we're gonna have to walk and talk. We need to, are you hungry? I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything today. What do you wanna eat? Where's my keys? Did Brandy come in and get my keys or something? Yeah. She did? Yeah. She did come in? She came. Where's my keys at?
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the.
Computer illiterate at all. I just know that there's so much to doing things like that, and I don't know how. Like when you're starting out smaller time-ish, like I can buy quality stuff. I just don't know how to do it all myself. So I don't know. How did you start doing all of that?
I started with my phone. I mean, you know, it's funny. The meeting I had just before you, it was with a video production guy, and we were literally just talking about this. He's like, I got a $25,000 camera, and like, I'm over here, you know, trying to, you know, sell the quality of what we can do, and you know, it doesn't matter because everyone's watching videos that are shot on iPhones anyways. You know, and most people, like, and you don't realize what's shot on an iPhone and what's not. If the content is there, if like the story and the substance of the content is what that person wants to watch, they're gonna watch it no matter what camera it was shot on. Like, that's almost irrelevant till you get to a certain point or a certain level or something that you're trying to produce and it requires different equipment. But I would say, to be completely honest, the biggest element of having a good video is good audio. I mean, some of that, like, those are small details that you shouldn't get hung up on right now. I think there's a point where you just need to start. Like, that's the best thing you could do is just start, just make the video. You have to stay consistent with it. So, you know, you guys, you can't overthink it. This is the theme of the video right here. Don't overthink the equipment you're using to create content. You can make it with your phone, you can make it with a fancy camera, you can do whatever, but you have to start and you have to be consistent. You can't give up after the first. You have to find what works, find what doesn't work, do more of what works, and continue on. Okay. Just eating a quick lunch here. I headed back to the office, got another meeting with a guy that's doing a Kickstarter campaign. Ow, I bit the side of my cheek, that hurt. Doing a Kickstarter campaign. I think there's gonna be some really, really good information through that, but I don't know. I got nothing. Yo!
Hey, man.
What's up?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, man, you too. Good to meet you.
good?
Doing all right? You guys, can we show this thing yet?
Absolutely.
Okay, so this is like a thing. This is gonna be the coolest thing you guys have ever seen. Well, at least for me, because I use a pop socket on my phone, and he's gonna tell us all about it. But basically, it's for wireless charging, and if you have a pop socket, you'll know that it holds your phone too far off of the charger to get your wireless charging to work. So what he's developed and created is the capability to use a pop socket on a wireless charger so that it sits flush and would charge. So this is really cool. And I can't wait to know and see more about it.
And this is the car version, and it's actually water resistant, so you can use it on your boat, your golf cart.
Cool.
And then it just sits in,
Yeah, it's a little
holds it,
cradle.
and charges it too.
What can I do to help?
Well, right now, I mean, I want to get as many people to Kickstarter, but
Sure.
I really wanted to pick your brain about. I've never really done a consumer product. I mean, so consumer products they're unique and they're different, but there's a certain way to get them out there.
Right.
And I love the fact that what you did pretty much out of your garage to get to here. And it's like, okay, what do we do with this? Like, you know, we know the public likes it. We know it's a good marketable product. I would like to be where you're at. I mean, that's my goal. If you could take tactical baby gear and insert my product, that's really what I want. And one thing I've watched even with you, you know, it's like I've kind of followed you from the outsides. And to see where you're at today, I mean, I'm being honest. I know I'm on TV, and I'm not just trying to pat him on the back. This guy's amazing, and to be sitting in this room and see it in person, I'm honored.
Thanks, man. I
To take
appreciate
my
that.
time.
Thank you.
I mean that.
To me, this is a, Best Buy, Target, Walmart, anywhere that sells electronics.
Yeah.
That is my first thought, because Pop Socket's going to do that with their version of it. Assuming, unless there's like a patent battle and you're able to shut them down, and then they're buying it from you and you're selling it for $30 million.
That's what we actually have.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a real option. At any rate, that's my first initial impression. Like, you have to get to the mass market with this, like, because it's very difficult to create a brand around this. Like, I can create a brand around tactical baby gear because it's a lifestyle.
Absolutely.
It's hard to create a lifestyle around a phone charger.
It is.
It's a product.
Yeah.
It's not so much a brand.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So now you could go direct to consumer with this without having to create a brand per se, because you could run the shit out of Facebook ads and sell it on.
And that's what we're doing
sell
now.
it direct to the consumer through your website and through Amazon and everywhere else. So Kickstarter's live.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Dude, we started last Tuesday, and we're halfway through our goal right now. We got 32 more days. We hit 13 grand as of this morning, and our goal is 25 grand. So
You feeling confident about it?
Oh yeah.
Are you doing anything? What are you doing to promote it?
Well, basically right now we're paying Aventus because they're running the Kickstarter program.
Got it.
And but for me to say that I need this from you, I don't need. I just wanted to meet you and you tell me, and at any time, if you ever, I'm sure as we get into production, I'm gonna be calling you and be like, hey,
I'm happy to help. I'm super happy to help.
Be involved in somehow. Like,
yeah. I'd love it. I think it's great. I'd totally, whatever I could do. Trav, can you find me a USB, micro USB to plug in so we can demonstrate this?
Yeah. Go in the studio.
Yeah, let's go in there. You guys, I'm here with David. No.
You didn't do a pre-production promotion?
I don't, maybe, I may have done like pre-sale like 2 weeks before they were here, But like, I've never been one to want to. I don't want to have to owe anything to anybody.
I've been very hesitant with it.
Like the stress and the pressure from that, because all of a sudden something's coming into port, it gets delayed. They want to do an inspection. It's held up for 3 weeks. Now you got people pounding on your door, sending you emails. I bought these shorts forever ago. Where are they? I'm supposed to go on a hike, whatever. And you're like, I'm sorry, I'll refund you your shipping or whatever to like make them happy. And now you're losing all your money. And then
Terrible press right away.
it's awful. It's a terrible experience for them from the get-go. So I've never really pre-sold anything unless it was like inbound and I know it's going to land in my warehouse Friday and we can start shipping it Monday and it's like a very solid thing or there's high demand for it. And I mean, it's nice to be able to get that money and like start doing things with it, but like,
I was hesitant as well. I mean, hey, can I go to your website, check all this stuff out? And I haven't published my website because I don't want people coming on into it until there's a product that they can instantly click that button.
it's not bad if you have enough information about it
Yeah.
up front or you have any other, I don't know if you have videos from the past talking about it or anything, but if you have some stuff on a website, the best thing you could do is allow people to check it out, even if they can't purchase it. Available soon. Give me your email address. I'll let you know when they're in stock. Stuff like that. So if you can start collecting data from people, the Facebook pixel from the Facebook ads manager is something that you're going to want to put on there if you haven't yet. That will track everybody that comes to the site. And then once it's available, you can run ads to all those people who've been there and say, hey, shorts are in stock. Come get them
that's pretty
10% off.
cool.
Like a big launch strategy.
Yeah. It's Facebook Pixel.
Yeah, it's a pixel. It's part of the ads manager. I've got videos on it that you can check out.
So that ad will pop up on their side margin, right?
Side thing or just in their feed and you know what I mean? Or I mean if you can collect email addresses, so notify me when this is back in stock. They put in their email address and when it's back in stock, we send out an email.
And it will just automate it back.
That's automated, that portion of it, but you could just be collecting email addresses.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
Before you have product to sell?
Hell yeah.
I was really hesitant with that.
Let it go live and just be able to like, if you want to know when this is in stock or whatever, or start doing videos or
You're
Instagram.
already committed.
Well, no one's going to steal it or knock it off or like, what's the worst that happens? They come to your site, they can't buy it and they leave.
Yeah, but isn't that a bad PR right off the bat?
No, just make it available soon, coming soon,
People always want what they can't have.
something soon. Yeah,
Or
I
just
mean,
special deals once it gets out there. I mean,
but you could be collecting email addresses and Facebook data and all kinds of stuff right now. Phone numbers, text messaging, marketing is a huge deal right now. It's very powerful. That way you don't have to pre-sell it and you can have that data.
Yeah.
And you send out an email to 600 people on day one as soon as they land, and 100 of them buy.
that's good. So
You know what I mean?
You're saying make it live before then.
Heck yeah.
Could do that.
Even if you have prototypes to talk about or anything, it's like, hey, here's, this is what the shorts are going to be. This is what I hiked this thing. They're awesome. They can't break down. The same story you told me. They're super rad. Just you at home or in the garage or whatever talking about it.
Would you even reference the previous company, or would you try to just not even reference the previous company? Because would that be a selling point? Hey, this guy created these shorts for 30 plus years. Or would that
I loved them so much, I bought the design.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But wouldn't that also try to direct people back to the original
No,
company?
You don't have to say who it is
Yeah.
necessarily, unless he's like super known.
He's not super known.
He's not.
Well, then don't worry about it.
Yeah.
No?
Hey, this guy reached out. There's a
He's
company.
been building these shorts for 30 years. You haven't been able to get them publicly.
I mean, he was going to
I liked them so much. I bought.
I bought the design.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna make them available for everyone that's hiking and da 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 da.
Best hiking
So
short
you
ever.
wouldn't
The
be
world's
hesitant
best
to-
hiking short.
You wouldn't be hesitant to reference a previous company then? 'Cause
I don't.
you
I think it's
started-
part of the
You
story.
don't have to reference the company.
You don't have to reference the name of the company. Just be like, hey, I found a company that was making these shorts. They were like, nobody knows who they are. I just happened to come across them or whatever. It's family. I don't know. Whatever you want to say. It doesn't matter.
Put it together.
It's irrelevant. I liked them. They were so awesome. I liked them so much. I bought the shorts
And that's
design.
what he did. I mean, that's exactly what
That
he did.
speaks that speaks for, like, if people already know and you're like, I hiked 3,000 miles in a single pair of shorts. I liked them so much, I bought the design. Well, I think my number one advice, I would make your website live as soon as possible.
You say only activate the website? Because I don't have content on
I would turn everything on now.
11 Skies Instagram,
Everything.
11 Skies Facebook, 11 Skies Pinterest, 11 Skies
YouTube, all of it.
Start putting content in there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I do that. I got to do a lot of.
Because it's gonna, if you wait till it's gonna take you that much longer to get the ball rolling. Like if you start pushing that ball now, it'll have momentum by the time you launch by the shorts available, and then you're
The
just.
shorts are gonna be available at the end of March, right?
But only don't promote it as a pre-sale. Promote it as
Coming soon.
Yeah.
Yep. If you want to know when these are going to be available, the best shorts I've ever used. I bought the design. If you want to know it's going to be available, sign up here. I'll let you know. They're going to sell out fast. Yeah. I had a thought in the middle of that. Hold on, don't stop. I want to do a giveaway. We talked about this earlier. So many people are. Hold on, like. What I was I completely screwed up everything about that. What I was trying to say is, I want to do a giveaway. Some of the people I was talking to today, there was a common theme about what kind of camera they need to use, and they don't feel like their iPhones are good enough, even though the iPhone is super capable, myself included. We use a very expensive setup for several different reasons, and because we have them and we can. But if I didn't, I'd still use a cell phone. A cell phone is what I used to get started back in the day. The point being, everyone feels like they need a better setup or a better camera in order to start creating the content they need to make instead of just using what they have. So I want to do a giveaway. I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to do it here or on Instagram, so make sure you follow me on Instagram and stay tuned. I will announce that. I'm going to give away a camera and a lens and a microphone and a tripod and everything you need to start making videos, so stay tuned for that. Again, make sure you follow me on Instagram, put the handle right here, and yeah, but that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video.